Okay, so haul number 3. So this one is from Purple Onion Designs. Now I'm showing it to you much differently than I have before because I took those clear pockets from Simon Says Stamp and I have completely redone my entire system for these stamps. So this is from her latest release, All from Snowflake Grove is what this release was called. It's the Stacy Akula stamp sets again, which are my favorite, and I'll show you the stamp side. They all come on this beautiful red rubber. So they actually come, now what I've done is I've taken like Nina 80-pound cardstock, stamped them on the front and wrote down their names, and on the back I've sort of put down on an acetate sheet. So I had a little bit of the gray cling foam left, I had a half a sheet, so of the big ones I had from this release I put it on that just to use it up. But I also got this new product called Tack and Peel from Purple Onion Designs. I'm going to try it out, rather than using this gray foam that you have to buy separately and it's an extra cost. This is just I'll show you, it's just a pad that you add to your acrylic block. It's just a little sheet, you know, I've cut off a piece already, and it's just like a clear plastic. It's sticky. So one side sticks to your block and one side will go on the red rubber stamps. So you just sort of put this on your block, and so I've attached it permanently to one of my square blocks that I can use as a stamp positioner. And I'm thinking about replacing my Fiskars stamp press, the small one, with the second one because I've got a crack down the middle. So the leftover of the sheet I'm going to put permanently on my old one. I have stamped like this one here. That was with the Tack and Peel and I got a really good impression, so I was really happy with that. I've used little tiny squares like glue dots just to attach these to the acetate, the ones that I haven't put on the gray mounting foam because I used it all up. So this is the first one here I've got. You've got this gorgeous tree house. I just think it's stunning. It's so beautiful. And I have a thing about mushrooms and toadstools. So the fact they came out with this line and it's got like toadstool house with the snow and icicles on it is so cute. A toadstool cluster. Now this one doesn't have snow on it, so you can use it in summer as well. And you've got a snowy toadstool here. You've also got this cute little birch house and a stony path that has the two mushrooms with snow on them. So that is super cute. I just love this. Well, I love all of hers, but they're just, you can see what I mean now that I've actually stamped them out for you, of how detailed the stamps are. So I know I've tried to show you before just looking at the red rubber, but it's pretty hard to tell. But when you get to here, like the detail in the leaves and everything else, and on this one, like the detail of the wood grain in the fence, it's really amazing. So this one, sort of like, there are some fences, so there's a large winter picket fence and there's also a small one. There's a beautiful bridge. There was 2 trees, so these 2 actually are set, which is like bright tree. There's 2 of them, at 2 different sizes, and this one was like your decorated tree with the star on it. And then you've got these 2 cute gnomes, or elves, however you decide to color them, Emmett and Emerson, and it's got this really nice snowman called Snow. He's like the detail again, even in the broom handle and everything else is just gorgeous. So I love him. I totally want to put him like on the bridge, just sort of sitting there like he's walking across or something like that. I also think that these cute gnomes look really fun just like outside of this big tree house sort of thing. Or this little toadstool could be off in the background and you have the 2 little guys hopping along, you know, on this path or whatever, the stone path and stuff. I think they'll be great. As far as critters that went with this release, you've got all these gorgeous ones here. So there's Flora, who's like an owl on a tree stump. There's Ash, who's a raccoon holding a candy cane. There's Fawn, the bunny with the mistletoe. Oakley giving someone a present. He's a little bear with a hat on. And then you've got the deer Meadow, and then you've got the hedgehog Forest holding a lantern, this gorgeous scarf behind him, and then Maple, who has like one of those garlands, but like the popcorn ones, like a popcorn string. So I totally love this release. Yeah, so I'm just going to have lots of fun building scenes. The ones, I love that the critters I can do clean and simple cards because they've got so much detail in them. I just think they're gorgeous. And then you can also build a scene with them. So totally, totally fun. Yay. So that was my order from Purple Onion Design.